So many books. I don't think any of these are going to have special stuff. Oh. What? Wait a minute.
Let go of everything.
Hi guys, this is Nomadic Gamer and welcome back to another episode of Skyrim Remastered. And we are now in Whiterun. And it's a bigger town than Riverwood. Yes, it's a bigger town, a much bigger town than Riverwood. With much more things to do, and I think in this episode that's all we're gonna do is just explore the town.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Huh, and that is... yeah. Okay, so apparently, you know, you have the legions and the legion, no, the Imperials and the Stormcloaks. And then you have this inner faction, this inner group that are against each other as well.
Wait, I know you.
Nope. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'll take care of that later. Wow, look at all these flowers you can just harvest. It's really great. Alright, so yeah, and that's so cool. That's one thing that I would really love to do, is just get more acquainted with this town, so I'm not getting confused every time I turn around, you know? Alright, so let me go back here, and I think the first building that we come across the guard barracks. Oh, jeez.
Brigands I can handle. But this talk of dragons? World gone mad, I say.
Okay, yes. I don't want to go in here. Because every time that I talk to them, they're gonna be like, yeah, you need to go. And over here is the little grindstone, tanning rack, and even a forge. What is that thing? Smelter. At a smelter, you can smelt ore and raw materials into metal ingots, which are required to create and improve weapons and armor. Awesome. Corundum ore. So I need iron ore and corundum ore. Moonstone ore, wow. Malachite ore, quicksilver, or chalcum ore. Yeah! I have one of these. I know I do. Really awesome. That's another thing I'd love to do, is just to be able to go out into the world and just find these things and just make stuff all day. It's great. And And I heard that, you know, it's not good even to buy stuff. You know, it's better to just, unless you make the stuff and then sell it. Which I can understand. Yeah, I have like 4. Oh. Goat hide. Bear pelt 1 or 2. And this one does require 2. Let me just do that. And the wolf pelt requires 1 and I have 4. And the leather strips. You make the strips out of the leather that you make. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a forge. Yeah, they are missing one. No, there it is. The workbench. Alright, that's for making armor. Alright. War maidens. Is it locked because... That's for the improving weapons. Here it is, the hide. I can make a helmet. 2 leather and 1 leather strip. 3 leather strips and 4 leather. Studded armor, leather. Yeah, and I think with these regular trinkets, you can, let me make the leather helmet, why not? Requires 2 leather and 1 leather strip. And then let me see if I can't. Why not? Alright,
Wait, I know you.
no, you don't. You don't, you really don't. Alright, so it's those 2 buildings, and then this thing branches off there. What is this? It's one thing I wish it wasn't so dark. Alright, the drunken huntsman. Collect all of these flowers. Just in case. Oh, there's this person.
Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you.
Yes, Janasa, yeah. He was the one that I originally wanted to bring along. Or that I did bring along. Okay. Okay, nothing there. Forge numbers.
Need something? Talk to my brother, Elrendir.
Huh?
Do you hunt? The plains outside Whiterun are ripe with game.
Ah, hello, my Khajiit friend. In the market for some hunting supplies.
Why the name Drunken Huntsman?
Yes, I hear that question often. My brother Honoriath and I came up with it one night after consuming rather too much mead. After our drinks, we went out for a moonlight hunt. We got separated, and in his drunken state, my brother mistook me for a deer. He shot an arrow that pierced my, well, rump. After such a memorable adventure, we knew we had the name for our shop.
Who should I talk to for work?
Try Hulda, the innkeeper at the Bannered Mare. It's just up the road near the market. You should check in at Dragon's Reach too. There's so much going on these days. The Jarl or his steward might have need of help.
And what have you got for
An
sale?
archer, eh? I've got just what you need.
Well, I'm not an archer, but yeah, people do advise not to spend all of this on, yeah, and that's 3 coins per arrow. A leather helmet. Leather helmet I just made, didn't I? Yeah, I even made the fine leather helmet, and he only wants 23 for it, and his leather helmet he wants 186. Alright. Armor 14. Yeah, it's more cheaper, more better to just make the items yourself. I have the iron mace. Okay. Yeah. Let me go ahead and sell that just to get it off my person. Don't know what these linen wraps are for. Alright.
Thank you very much for your business.
And yeah. But yeah, you can ask companions to like come along with you, which I think is cool. You know, he was very helpful to me anyway. Alright.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't.
What? Why are you looking at me?
Are you always drunk?
Only if I can help it. But damn if I ain't almost sober. Hey, in the Bannered Mare, there's this bottle of Argonian ale. The good stuff. Get it for me. They won't even know it's gone. Come on.
I'm not going to feed your bad habit.
Then we got nothing more to talk about.
Not even.
Sure, whatever.
Not even. All these drunkards. can stay away from me. What is this? Bellathor's general goods and appears to be closed. Severio Pelagia's house. Yeah, all these people would be selling their goods during the day. Oh dang, flat up nightshade and all that stuff. Dragon's tongue. Arcadia's cauldron. Yeah, Bellathor's general goods. Okay. Bannered Mare.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Sinmir.
The security in Whiterun is terrible. Shameful is what it is.
Oh, dang.
The guards in this city are all lazy and undisciplined.
dear?
Things need to change.
Yes, Mom? I'll be needing you to mop the place down extra tonight. Lots of spills.
Of course, Mom.
Hulda.
If it's work you're looking for, Hulda's the one to talk to.
What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both.
Yeah, the wine and stuff gives you stamina, but... Dang, that's really expensive.
Now please, no more questions.
Uthgerd the Unbroken.
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds.
You must really love to fight.
The heat of the battle is the fire that forges the strongest blades. It's an old Nord proverb. That, and a true Nord never misses a chance to test her worth.
Sounds like you've got a
You've
grudge.
been talking to those companions? Too hot-headed, they cried. Weak, pathetic cowards, the lot of them.
Why the companions reject you?
It wasn't my fault. I told them, over and over, that it was an accident. They wanted me to prove my worth. So they threw me up against a young whelp of a lad, hardly old enough to grow his first chin hairs. I guess they thought a woman wasn't strong enough to hurt him. I didn't mean for him to die.
Oh, dang.
Why would I want that? I just lost control.
That's sad. You think you can take me
And
on?
why not? I could beat anyone in this city, barehanded. 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
Not right now.
Ha! Snowback. Good. Chat time's over.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why the character is like flickering.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
Oh, where'd you learn to play?
There's a whole college up in Solitude where they teach the arts. Song, lute playing, poetry. I studied there myself. Had to leave over a misunderstanding with a head mistress. Well, more a misunderstanding with her husband.
What do you do around here?
I'm a bard. Trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying. It's the leaving that's hardest, I know. This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned. Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Just
The braggart
looking.
did swagger and brandish his
Yeah.
blade as he told of bold battles and gold he had made. But then he went quiet, did Ragnar the Red, when he met the shield maiden Matilda, who said, "Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink a lot of mead. Now I think it's high time that you lie down and bleed." And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of zeal.
Oh,
And the braggart named Ragnar was boastful no more when his ugly red head rolled around on the floor.
just looking to see what I can find. There's nothing really. What time is it? Oop. Yeah, it's like... So that is the back way, I think, yeah. Alright, good. I just don't want to get lost. Kinda wanna try to give myself some kind of direction. There's the tree.
It's a shame, isn't it?
The Nika Pure Spring. Tell me about this tree.
This is the Gildergreen. It was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kynareth could sense something holy in it and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. They built the temple. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days.
What's so special about this tree?
To the east of here is a hidden grove where the Eldergleam resides. It's the oldest living thing in Skyrim, maybe all of Tamriel. Our tree here in the city was grown from a cutting of that tree. You can still feel the glory of the mother tree through it. Even its name is an echo.
Is there any way to revive the tree?
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die, they only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Eldergleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal.
Where is the tree?
If you want to help, you'll need something to cut into it first. You'll have to deal with the Hagravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself.
I'll get Nettlebane for you.
Your spirit is strong. Kynareth's winds will guide your path. It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
The blessings of nature. Cool.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy Hagravens yet?
The Gildergleam being destroyed. Talked in. Alright, tell me more about Eldergleam.
It's an old tree, very old. They say it was a seedling when the first men were arriving from Atmora, thousands of years ago. The sap is precious. It can restore barren fields or bring life to rocks. I can use it to repair the Gildergreen, so we can worship properly again.
Has the Stormcloak uprising affected your duties?
Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and traders. When the wounded soldiers began to return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more.
You're a priestess of Kinnereth?
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days. May Kinnereth's winds blow you to fortune.
Okay. Alright, so... Cool. And that is the Temple of Kinnereth.
While you have ascended from the dung of mortality. You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos.
Why was Talos worship outlawed?
Because the so-called Emperor is a coward. That's right, I said coward. Oh yes, he agreed to banish the worship of Talos at the tip of an Aldmeri sword. They called it the White Gold Concordat. Well, I call it blasphemy. A true son of the Empire would never have turned his back on our greatest hero. Not at any price. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Cyrodiil is a long way from here, and in Skyrim, we will never forsake mighty Talos.
Aren't you worried you'll be arrested?
Let them come. I have no fear, for Talos is my ally, and I am his prophet. His word is upon my lips, his voice in my throat.
What can you tell me about Talos?
Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In mortal life, Talos was a Nord, possessed of unmatched tactical skill, limitless wisdom, and the power to see into men's hearts. Talos mastered the power of the voice, and with it he united the lands of men into a great empire. In southern lands, he was known by the name Tiber Septim. Here in Skyrim, we honor him by his proper Nord name. So great was his reign in life. When he ascended to the heavens, he was made Lord of the Divines. If you want to know more, I'm sure you can find any number of tomes on the subject.
Mm-hmm. Quite.
But you were once man, aye, and as man you said, "Let me show you the power of Talos Stormcrown." Born
However, I know what it's like
is long winter.
to want to call someone by their given ethnic name. Lucia.
Lady, could you spare a coin?
Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart.
Why are you begging?
It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything.
Wow,
I
such
wound
a
up here,
narcs.
but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much.
I could adopt you if you want.
Really? Do you have a place I could live?
No.
Oh well. Thanks anyway, I suppose.
Well, I can. Alright. This... Yeah, I'm still in like the tree area. Alright, that's the temple. House Greymane. Yeah, and I think all these shops now are open. Huh, it doesn't look like anybody's here. That's the back door. Yeah, I figured everything is stealing and all that. Door.
Who are you? What are you doing here? Are you working with the Battleborns? Speak now before I put you in the ground.
Oh crap. Calm down, I'm not working for anyone.
No? So you don't know anything about my brother? Then what are you doing here?
I didn't mean to alarm you, why are you so tense?
Because they've got Thorald locked away somewhere, and if they find me here, I'll disappear too. I am not gonna let that happen.
Sounds like you need some help.
I can't do this all on my own. Are you offering to help me?
I'm not even sure what's going on.
My brother Thorald, he was fighting for the Stormcloaks and went missing. Everyone assumes he's dead. But he's not, I just know it. The Imperials captured him, and they're holding him someplace. The Battleborns know where. I'd go and search their house for proof, but they want me to. I'd be captured, and then we'll never know what happened to him. So I need someone to find that proof for me.
Okay. Why do you think the Battleborns are involved?
The Battleborns, the Emperor's biggest bootlickers here in Whiterun. Their connections to the Empire and the Legion are well known. When Thorald didn't return home, there was no question in my mind. They knew Thorald supported the Stormcloaks, knew he was gonna aid them in battle, made sure he didn't come back. Locked him up someplace to get back at my family. I'm sure of it.
Okay, what sort of proof do you need?
Anything that confirms that Thorald isn't dead, but is being held captive. I know those Battleborns have it. They'd be hiding it, of course. Wouldn't want it to get out that they've been lying this whole time. But you might be able to butter them up enough to lower their guard. Best if you didn't mention to anyone that you saw me here.
I can't see you, like, at all. Oh, there you are. Yeah, that was weird. I opened...
Do you have news? Did you find something?
Yeah.
I've said too much already.
I'm like staring at the door.
If only you could help bring my son back to me.
Okay. Why do you think the Battleborns are involved?
It's hardly a secret that they have ties to the Empire and hate anyone who speaks out against it. Thorald did worse. He took action against the Empire, and the Battleborns knew it.
How can you be sure Thorald is still alive?
He's my son. I feel it in my heart. Oh, you'd understand if you had children.
Who's the best blacksmith in Skyrim?
I can tell you're new around here asking a question like that. My husband Eorland tends the Skyforge up at Jorvaskr, the Companion's Mead Hall. Oh, there's no finer smith in the Nine Halls. You should ask him about his work. It's the only subject that'll get him talking. Well, that and maybe those stuck-up, dung-sniffing Battleborns.
Alright, where's your Vesker?
Head up the steps from the market and look to your right. Can't miss it.
Okay.
You take care of yourself now.
Aw, he's so nice. Alright, and is that, I think that's basically it. There's nothing really. There's books. Biography of Baron Zaya. The Hope of the Whiterun. Lost Legends. Firmament. Yeah, I mean, it's so many books. So many books. I don't think any of these are going to have special stuff. Oh. What? Wait a minute. The history of Skyrim is vast, predating even the most ancient records of man and Myr. Much has been lost, fallen to the ravages of war or the turning of its ages. But nothing is ever truly forgotten. Reachment tell the story of Faulan Red Eagle, an ancient king who rallied his people and drove back the armies of Cyrodiil with a flaming sword. Though accounts vary, they too seem to be based on an underlying truth. The Imperial Chronicles of Empress Hestra mention a rebel leader of that era who was eventually cornered and slain in battle at the cost of a full legion of men. Alright. Even today, few sources remain and no bard will tell the tale, but perhaps the truth yet remains in some ancient ruin, waiting to be unearthed, for nothing is ever truly forgotten. Wow. Biography of Baron Zaya. Galeran the Mystic. Yeah, let me check that out. Forbidden Legend. Long ago, the Archmage Galdor was murdered and his 3 sons were hunted down by King Harold's personal battle mage. The entire incident was covered up. Their names struck from every record, but the legend survived. Perhaps someone still knows the truth of this ancient tale. Alright, so I like this. This is the main quest. These are not. Yeah, when I was first playing this, it was very confusing about what was the main quest and what wasn't. Wow. Alright, so... Oh, Lost Legends. It had to be this one. Some tales prove far harder to analyze. Among scholars, perhaps the best known is the forbidden legend of the Archmage Galdor. In the dawning days of the First Era, the story goes there lived a powerful wizard by the name of Galdor. Wise and just, he was well known in the courts of King Harold and the Jarls of Skyrim, and his aid and counsel were sought by man and Myr alike. And then he was murdered. Some say one of his sons killed him, others that King Harold, jealous of his power, gave the order. But Galdor's 3 sons fled into the night, pursued by a company of Harold's best warriors and the Lord Geirmund, the king's personal battle mage. A great chase ensued from the wilds of the Reach to the glacial north. One brother is said to have perished in the ruins of Falgunthor at the foot of Solitude. The others were run to ground soon thereafter, and once it was done, King Harold ordered every record of their murders destroyed, and Galdor's name and deeds were struck from the rolls of history. Alright. Cool. Wow, I had no idea that you could gain, like, new quests and stuff from these books, and look how many there are. Yeah, no doubt. You would go insane trying to read all of this stuff. You would never leave town. Look up Daedra. I'm just trying to find anything else. Kansas Folly. Biography of Baron Zion 1. Was that the one that I read? I think so. Yeah. Biography of Baron Zion. Really cool. That was a really nice read. No, it was the real Baron Zaya. That's what I read. That's what I read. And after reading that, I was like, the myths of Herogorath. Nothing else. Lost Legends. Yeah, well, that was cool. Got a new quest from that. Yeah, so all this stuff, I mean, because they're not there, you can steal all this stuff. But I'm not going to steal anything. Alright. So this is Greymane.
Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days. Men are all alike, from Skyrim to Hammerfell. They care only for war and politics, and treat their women like cattle.
Yeah, it is a sad thing. Bergrit? Oh, Battleborn.
Evgir Onslaught has come at last. The season unending. War without end.
Alright, I think I'm still on the main path.
Give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose.
What the heck?
10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn. Or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Braith. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, you know, even if you are my elder.
Oh, you are such a bully.
It's no fun getting pushed around all the time.
What does a kid do for fun around here?
Well, I used to sneak out at night and try to tip over the big ox in the Greymane's yard. And me and Mila used to climb up on the roof of Dragon's Reach and look for birds' eggs. But I don't do that stuff anymore. Father keeps catching me and then I get in trouble. Until next time.
Yes, even though I'm not going to be a part of the Battleborns, I do not side with anyone that wants to bully. Alright, so that's House Greymane.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong, and men will come to respect you, and maybe even fear you. I miss the days when the Greymanes and Battleborns got along. Ever since the war started, we've been at each other's throats.
Is there anything you could tell me about Thorald?
It's been a while now. I miss him, but it's clear he's not coming back. He knew what he was getting into. I don't blame anyone. Yeah, take care.
Wait, I know you.
Nope. No, you don't.
There's nothing a man can do that I can't do better, whether it's serving drinks or slaying trolls.
Alright, and I think that leads just Carlotta Valentia's house, Uthgar's house. House of Clan Battleborn. And I can't get inside? Like I can't just walk in? Oh. Yeah, that must be like the back door or something. Sorry, it's all I'm doing is just collecting. Let's see. Cool. Alright, so I think I want to say I just went into a circle. All of these flowers, man. Hammond's house.
Excuse me, but I'm trying to read.
Oh, dang.
Nothing like a good adventure or romance to lose yourself in.
Yep, I'm currently reading a really cool book at the moment. It's a really adorable book.
What are you looking at? I'm not afraid of you, no. Even if you are my elder.
You are lucky I did not pull my weapon out. You are so lucky. The Holds of Skyrim. Following is a detailed review of each hold. What is that? The pace to reach the rift. Whiterun. The central hold is characterized by wide grassy plains that are home to numerous farms. Many roads pass through Whiterun, joining the more distant holds together. The hold's capital city, also called Whiterun, sits high on a rocky promontory amid a large, flat swath of scrubland. Among the wealthiest cities of Skyrim, Whiterun has usually proven friendly to the Emperor's soldiers. That is so cool, the particles. Okay, so I'm back. Okay. It's a very large spread.
You're not supposed to be in here. Last warning. Leave now.
What? Ah, bugger. Fine. Dang. Okay. And yes, I completely forgot to put my clock on. So I'm just hoping that, you know, it's
no fun getting pushed around all the time.
Okay. Hall of the Dead. Oh, hi.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death?
The gods aren't a big part of my life.
I see. Well, perhaps you'll take pity on a humble priest who has lost something precious.
What did you lose?
My amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd look for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless. Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it?
Sure, I'll find your amulet.
I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. The blessing of Arche be upon you.
Alright, I'm kind of just looking around. Ah, yes. First hold revolt. Mixed unit tactics. Just folly. Frontier conquest. Monomyth. Life of Uriel Septim the 7th. Alduin Akatosh. Dichotomy. Oop. Yeah. Yeah. If you read every single book in this game, you would never go anywhere. Like ever. What does it do? Oh, all diseases are cured. I didn't have any diseases. Okay, so this is like a tiny little mini dungeon kind of thing. And I'm not going to do that right now. I just kind of want to scout the city and...
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun most days, but hard work.
you know, kind of like see what I can see. Let me see, let me check the map. Here we go, the local map. Alright. Alright, so this is where I came in at. Because I remember the guard barracks there. War Maidens. Acadia's Cauldron, Bannered Mare. Alright, so I need to kind of go... Well, I'm already there. So, let me... go over here and see if I can't find anything new.
Wait, I know you.
Nope, no you don't. Alright. Alright, so this is where I need to go. Dragon's Reach discovered. And that is where the Jarl is? Alright, so for the most part I've seen the entire city, unless I'm mistaken. Unless... Let's see, is it there?
Man? Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence on Earth.
Ah, you're Vasker.
Those two at it again? Come on now. Watch the footwork. Get him. Keep your balance.
Oh, dang.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
Where do you stand on the war?
Too confusing for me. Empire, Nords, Talos, who cares? Just tell me who needs bludgeoning.
Who are the companions?
The companions are my family. We fight so that other people don't have to. We bring honor and glory to ourselves and each other.
Why did you join the companions?
Vilkas and I have been here since we were little whelps. Our father Jurgen raised us here. Even Vigner couldn't remember companions younger than us.
Can I join the companions?
Kodlak is the one who figures out who can be a companion, so talk to him. It's out of my hands.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, basically, that's all they are. Is just wanting to do all that, wanting to gain glory and all of that.
I just tried to keep out of the way when they start roughhousing. A good bunch of men and women who make too much a mess, if you ask me. Goodbye, dear.
Interesting.
Get him. Kill him.
What are you waiting for?
Skewer.
Little blood to clear the air. Hope you have the stomach for it outside.
Where do you stand
None of our
on the war?
business. There's no honor to be had in the squabbling of yards.
Ah, so the companions are not even part of the war.
Ask any fool around here, get a different answer. Mercenaries, warriors of honor, brothers and sisters of the blade, drunken rabble. Take your pick. I've been here longer than most of them. Even I don't know sometimes. I just hope they don't kill each other.
Why did you join?
I learned the ways of the blade in the Great War. Nearly lost my life outside the Imperial City. I came home to Skyrim when it was all over, but I wasn't much good at anything other than fighting. Wandered around as a blade for hire. It was a damn good one, too. The money was good, and the women were good, and the drinks were good. But I was losing myself, my heart. I was lucky the companions found me. Now there's a reason to be fighting. The honor of my brothers and sisters is worth more than coin. Of course the money is still good. And the drinks.
Can
You
I join?
think you have what it takes? Lucky for you, I'm not the one who makes that decision. Talk to Kodlak. Who knows? Maybe he's in a generous mood. Until
Interesting.
next time.
It's really interesting that,
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
let's see, they all disperse like really quickly. Brill.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. Took me in and helped me turn my life around.
There's still the threat of a dragon attack.
And we've done as much as we can to prepare for that. But remember, Whiterun is home to the companions. Any dragon that comes here will get more than he's bargained for. I think. To hear Vignar tell it. They're a bunch of layabouts and useless viners who used to know how to fight. But he thinks everything used to be better. I, for one, would trust any companion with my life.
Why did you join?
Oh, I'm not a companion myself. I just helped Vignar. He took me in when I was having a tough time and... well, I owe him. Farewell, my lady.
I haven't
I'm
seen you
servant,
before,
dear.
have I?
You want to
Have
talk
we
to
met?
one of the companions,
sorry
I'm
if I've
sure.
forgotten.
Torvar.
Need something?
Who are the
We're
companions?
the best damn fighters in Skyrim. At least, some of us are.
Who's in charge?
In charge of what? I'm in charge of me, and you're in charge of you. If you're looking to join up, Kodlak's the one to be talking to.
Why did you join?
A man of my station has many debts. I'm not much use at labor or learning, but I can throw a punch with the best of them. The companions let me fight for gold, so I fight. Yeah.
Oh, I've never been down here.
Ah, fresh blood. Hope you know how to handle yourself. Why would you even come to Jorrvaskr without knowing what we stand for? This is not play acting here. We are the true spirit of Skyrim. Honor is in our blood, death in our hearts. If you seek either, you've found the right place.
Why did you join?
Fortune and glory, friend. Fortune and glory.
It's a simple answer.
Soon enough, it'll be me. In the meanwhile, the Circle handles our daily routine, and Kodlak advises them as Harbinger. Safe travels.
It's interesting that they all have different answers, different responses, you know.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure. Goodbye, dear.
They're lording it over us all the time, though.
Young warriors are smart to listen to older ones. They've lived.
Display case, sex books. Dunmare. Legend of Red Eagle Ode. Yeah, now it's kind of like trying to find people. This.
Need something?
Rhea.
What's on your mind? Only the most famous warrior band in all of Skyrim. Have you been living with the Horkers? When we arrive, blood is spilled and our blades sing to the glories of Ysgramor. This is life, sister. The struggle is what reminds us to draw breath.
Who's in charge?
The Circle are the ones who parcel out the jobs. That's Ayla, Skjor, and the brothers, Farkas and Vilkas. Kodlak advises them, but he doesn't really give orders.
Why did you join?
Are you kidding? I've wanted to be with them since I was a little girl. Haven't you heard the stories of Kodlak and Skjor fighting off the 101 orc berserkers? Skjor says it was more like 40, but he's just being modest. Where else would I want to be but here? Learning from them, fighting at their sides.
That's really
Alright,
cool. I like her. She's very noble sounding. Like this is her dream, and she's finally achieved it. So I'm still trying to find Jorrvaskr, and I've not been able to. Yeah.
My brother Vilkas is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
be dead if not for Vignar. Took me
Yeah,
in and
that's
helped me turn my
real.
life around.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk to one of the companions, I'm sure.
Yeah, I haven't even found like that other guy either that like decides whether or not to let you in. Here's somebody.
Speak.
Who are the companions?
Are you looking to join? I wouldn't get your hopes up. The short answer is, we fight. The long answer is... forget it. You're not worth my time.
Going to take your place?
Some of them might try.
Who's in charge?
You don't just waddle in here and get to speak to the boss. Who do you think you are? If you want to embarrass yourself, I won't stop you. Kodlak is the Harbinger.
I've
He's
not
the
been able to
closest thing
find
you'll
him.
find to a leader around here.
Why did you join?
So I wouldn't have to answer stupid questions from idiots.
Ugh. You're
Now,
very
if you'll
mean.
excuse me.
That's skewer. I don't like her. Not one bit. Alright. So let me
What then?
let me go back
Do the
up
elves take
here.
your homes, your businesses, your children, your very lives.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. Okay. This is where the Jarl is, and this is where I will end the video. Hopefully it didn't go over an hour, but... So, in the next video, we'll finally speak to the Jarl and go from there. So, if you enjoyed, click that like
Need a
button.
blade? You should talk to Adrian at the forge.
Okay. Subscribe for more Skyrim Special Edition, and I will see you next time. Bye.